How's it going, everybody? My name is HBCW, and today we are back with more Terraria, and today we actually have some pretty good stuff to do today. Now, as you can see, there is a new teleporter. Not only that, but more places for teleporters. Now, here's the problem. There is barely any space for any of this. Now, they added a new thing called a junction box. Now, this would seem good, but the thing about it is that when you place it, it shows up even when the wire isn't, when you don't have the wire selected. So it's just, I don't like it. I hope that they fix that in an update soon, but I mean, it's useful. It's definitely useful. You can see I used it actually very well over here. And I screwed the wire up. I have not seen anything wrong with this wire yet. Oh. What? Okay, wait a minute. Junction box right here. Is it working? Let me figure this out. So the question here is, where does this lead? This doesn't do anything. It's just a teleport. Hmm. I had this all set up last night, and no, it doesn't work. Perfect. Okay, so I think what is happening here is, let me check this out. Also, let me get rid of that. I accidentally placed it. So I think what is happening right here is that since it's one wire, well, not one wire, since it is two wires going through right here, I'm guessing it's like the junction box can only take one wire at a time. So, in which meaning that I need to get rid of all of this wire. No! Thankfully, they made it easier to get rid of all the wire at once. Oh my god, am I so excited that they did that. Alright, it's all gone. So, I think the one way that we could fix this is using yellow wire instead. As you can see, it's its own separate wire. So let's use yellow wire and see how that works. Alright, so now we just hook it in right here. So there we go. I did use a lot of wire, but that's okay. Let's see if it works now. It just works now. Okay, so it was the fact that it was one wire. So, in which meaning that we cannot use two wires on top of each other, which is kind of weird. I don't understand what, like, you can see that, like, you can see that if you place all of them with each other, it makes this sort of weird color, but I don't understand why they would do that, but okay. Anyways, we got that teleporter to work. Now we need to make a thing in the corruption. And, oh boy, is this going to be fun because I don't have a way to get this out of here. Because you can see, if I use green, it'll get stuck in with this and this. If I use red, it'll get stuck in with this Actually, if I use red, I'll just go under like that. That's a good idea. Not a bad idea. And then the green is going to be a different story. Okay, so what I'm realizing is that so this can be red, but if it's green, it's not going to work for this one right here. So this one is going to be red, and it's just going to go through here and then go straight out. This one is going to be blue, Jeter, be quiet, and it's going to go this way through. Now, let's see where this actually leads to. Actually, we can easily figure that out just by using a couple. It goes to the sky one, which is right here. Okay, let's see. So, so I'm thinking something like this. As you can see, that for that. Now for blue, there's no what's or buts about it. I am going to have to use a thing on it. That was not the thing. So we need to go like this. Now what I'm hoping is that I can put this up high enough to the point where you can't see the junction box, or where it doesn't really matter. Or actually, I could just, because this one's going to be the corruption, so I can basically just make it go over. Because this comes back down. So yeah, let's just make it go back over. Actually, now what we can do is, since we're past this, we can just have this go. Okay, never mind. I forgot that this does this. I'm just gonna stick this right here, and then we're gonna go down. I'm gonna put a junction box right here so that you can see it doesn't overlap. Have it go down right here. And it looks like we had to do the same thing with green. That's screwed up. Whoops. No, that did not screw it up. Okay, so we need to figure out where we want to put this is the thing. I'm thinking like over here. Because what this is for the keys. And I want to kind of automate the key getting. And I'm thinking what I'll do is like, oh God, what did it do? Oh. What I'll do is I will put the thing right here, and then all the enemies will be killed by the Stardust Dragon, and then all the stuff will go down to me instead of up to me. And then, yeah, that'll work. Yeah, by the looks of it, it will work. Another thing I want to do is kind of make it underground, but I don't want to use my time doing that. I'm going to make these all surface ones. So, yeah, so that wire set up. Now here's the other problem. We don't have enough Hallow over here. So what I'm thinking of is these sunflowers are holding out so much corruption right now. I'm thinking I'll replace all of this with Hallow, and then we'll make it in the Hallow Desert right here. That seems like a good idea. Holy crap, what died right here? There's like 1,000,000 drops. And there's like 17 shackles. Well, 3 shackles, but still. What happened? I think I'm gonna... Yep, I ran out of wire. Dang it. Okay, so we're back where we were. Yeah, I ended up buying way more wire than I probably needed to. So... Well, never mind, there's a limit. Alright. Connected. Oh my god, that took way longer than it should have. Also, for those of you who are wondering, the corruption key, I actually got it from this generator right here that I created. It's actually really useful because, as you can see, I did have to set up like ebb and sand walls because the only thing that we're spawning is like a couple like eater of souls and then like a bunch of slimes. And right here, I can basically just sit here until I basically want to stop. And I got a corruption key from it while I was building it, funny enough. Alright, time to contaminate all this. I'm hoping to get rid of all this corruption right here, but there's still a lot underground that I'm not going to be able to get rid of. And it will take way longer than it should in order to get rid of all of it. Anyways, let's get this crater over here, because we got a meteorite to land. Well, not good enough. Now there's one thing, I am gonna have to get rid of this meteor, because what it's doing is, like, it's spawning a bunch of these guys, and it's not good. Also, meteor head banner. Hooray. Alright, so, as you can see here, if I can find it, oh, I don't have the thing out. Right here we have the wire, and I am going to have to get rid of this. This is basically what I do to get rid of everything when I need to. I take the drill containment unit, and I just go to town. It's easy, it's simple. And it usually gets rid of most of it. Now what I have to be careful for is like destroying everything that I need there. But what I'll do is I'll cover this up afterward. See, here's the point where I'm just like, oh god, I don't want to mess this up. Okay, we're good. Anyways, there we go. So what I'm going to do to block all this off is actually kind of different to what other people would do. Other people would just fill it up completely, but if you want to be, like, good with the amount of blocks you use, you can basically just put, like this. You could just do patterns like this. Not like this, but to the point where nothing will spawn. It's very useful, as long as there is still spawning space for enemies to spawn, you're basically okay. Alright, so that part's done. Now what we need to do is we need to actually make the spawner thing for it. Now, I'm getting way too many drops over here, and I'm already at 9 gold coins. Anyways, so, oh, there's even cactus growing here now. Oh my god. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to make a boxed-in area up above. Since enemies really can't fly here rather than gastropods and fairies, pixies, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that right there, and we are going to add that. How good does this line up? Oh dear God, it doesn't line up at all. It'll work. Okay, so this is where the thing is going to be. So now what we need to do is we need to place some things right here. So I'm going to place a teleporter, switch. Now we are going to bring the thing over here. So there we go. Get rid of this over here. Or you know, it just doesn't go the right way. That could work too. Alright, anyways, now that we have this, this is basically done, but it doesn't bring up the drops, which is what I'm going for with a lot of these. So what I want to do now is make a boxed in area for this. Have some spots for banners, because we're probably going to want them for extra damage. Now, that teleporter works. Seems to work. That one still works. Alright, so it works. Good. That's... Why did that not work? Oh, okay, there we go. So, now that we have that, we can basically... And this, and this. Actually, do you know what? So that we don't get attacked at the feet, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have that open right there, and then go away. We're going to have this go down like that. So let me work on the conveyor belts and I'll be right back. Alright, so the conveyor belts are done. I just need to set them up so that they are curved. Go down. So basically you can just spam click this and it'll all be good. There we go. And now I'm stuck. Perfect. Oh yeah, you're completely stuck if you do this, by the way. You have to teleport out. So if I did this right, I should be able to get all the drops rather than the ones under, but I can't really get those right now, so now I'm gonna take out all the ones under here too. Go away, Pixie. I can't move again. So I'm gonna get rid of all these. Alright, so we're almost done. It takes precision to take away one block at a time, I'll tell you that right now. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now there's one thing I'm noticing, is when the guys die, also we need to add more things over there. It does work, it's just, I want to make this more convenient, like, so that when, if anything falls and, like, I don't collect it, it's gonna be, like, right here, instead of up here. So, yeah. Let's add more things over here. So... there we go. That should work. Pixie banner. I'm stuck again. Good job. There. So now it all falls down right there. Now the dragon since it has like limited range, it will only kill enemies on the screen that are so close to you. So the point of this is that the enemies get close enough to the point where basically they are able to die and have all the drops come up here. So you can see that he doesn't target the pixie until he's basically on the Vader belts. Now the one problem is that some of the enemies won't actually step on them because an enemy in front of them does a little bit better than them. And yeah, so I'm gonna fix that too. I'm gonna add a water candle. Actually, I could probably just. I ain't going back. Screw that. There we go. Got a water candle. Alright, good. No! I needed that back. Okay, so now we need to put the water candle down. There we go. It doesn't have to look good, I just want it to work. So, there we go. And it looks like wraiths also spawn. That's cool. So, this is now set up, and we're gonna get a bunch of fast blocks and such. I can't imagine how many double drops we're gonna have from the fairies. Oh my god. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to hit the like button, and I will talk to y'all later. Have such a great day. And one thing I want to say is I'm going to be answering a question at the end of every video. Maybe 1, 2, or 3. Or whatever kind of shows up in the comments. So, I'm going to start you guys off with a question because I can feel... I actually got asked by my friend the other day why this is the thing. So, the question is, why don't I do any face cam videos anymore? The reason for that is that I don't... Well, for one, the face cam is actually kind of bad. Now, the face cam isn't actually a face cam, it's more of a photo thing, which I could show it right now, but I look like crap right now. For 2, I have no self-confidence. For 3, I would have to do my hair every day, in which I need to straighten it. Yes, I have to straighten my own hair. So, yeah. Anyways, that was the question. Thank you, Bayesian Ty Brian, for not really sending that in, but giving me a question or an idea. Anyways, this was Terraria, and I will see you guys all later. Have such a great day. And another thing, I forgot what I was going to say. Now I remember. So the other thing I was going to say, do you guys want this to be a series? Now, obviously this could just be a side series. I could do it from time to time, but I really like doing these videos. Now, I don't want to like start over. I want to just keep working on this world because, as you can see, it has a bunch of it has a bunch of flaws, like these bubbles that I still need to get rid of. By the way, the reason they were there is because I was using the Fishron, the shrimpy truffle thing, and I was having honey there so that I had increased regen, and like for the Moon Lord, I would just like fly through the honey, and then like I would get a speed boost, more attack, and then I would just fly through. There's a lot of things that I need to get rid of and make better, like all these ores and stuff. Anyways, yeah. So, in this episode, we actually got a lot done. Also, I didn't really show this off too well. Basically, it's just a conveyor belt. It has these things so that enemies spawn. Yeah. Anyways, my name is HBCOB. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, and I will talk to you all later. Have such a great day. Feel free to hit the like button. Sorry. Anyways, yeah. I'm loving these conveyor belts, by the way. Talk to y'all later. Peace.